Alright, so what you want to do, you want to go ahead and back up the vehicle. Make sure all jacks are up. All the stabilizer jacks are up. Lift the RV. Once you got the ball hitched, go ahead and lock it. You'll know when you can lock it because there'll be that gap right there in the middle. You'll see that gap. Then the ball will go ahead and lock in place. Make sure this little latch goes in. Okay, like so. You might need to push the vehicle a little bit forward. If that's the case, go ahead and do that. And they'll lock. Once it's sitting down like so, go ahead and insert the pin. Okay. Once you're in this position, you want to go ahead and put the bars in. Make sure that these prints are facing in that direction, facing upwards. Go ahead and grab the bar. Slide it inside the sleeve here. Put the counter pin, locking pin. Okay, move it a little bit so you can go ahead and get it in there. Go to the other side and make sure it locks in place. Okay, like so. So make sure it's nice and tucked in there. We'll repeat the process on the other side. Go ahead and slide it in here, the sleeve, remove the pin, slide the bar, reinsert the pin, line it up a little bit so it's nice and straight. Once it's nice and straight, go ahead and slide the pin in. And go ahead, same thing, lock it on the other side. Now when you get the bars in this position here, do not bring the trailer down. What you want to do is put your foot in here, kick it towards in. And what you want to do is you want to bring these bars to about this level here, so that it's easier to lift and put behind these two pins. It's got to go behind these two pins. Okay, so what you want to do, go ahead and raise the trailer with your vehicle attached. Yes, don't worry, it's not going to cause any damage. So you'll lift the vehicle like so. So you can see the bars raising, and your vehicle is going to raise at the same time. That way you kind of know that your vehicle is secured inside the hitch. Okay, so once you do that, go ahead and grab the tool that is located inside the trailer. So on the other side, we'll go ahead and go to the other side and grab that tool for you. We're going to use. This is a tool. So there's two ways you can use this bar here. The way I have it facing upwards, this pin pointing outwards, that's going to be to remove. Okay, to install, it's going to be downwards like so. Okay, you want to get this part in here, this tip here, you want to make sure it locks inside that little square there, and I'll show you how. Remember, it's going to be facing downwards to install the bars. Okay, go ahead and put it in the inside the little square. Now make sure your bar is nice and straight like so. Okay, and all you're gonna do is lift the bar all the way up, and it's gonna slide on its own. Okay, once you see the bar right above those two pins there, those two, use your foot and just apply pressure down. See, and that stays in place. Okay, now what you want to do is you grab the locking pin. This is the locking pin. Remove that clip there. Go ahead and pull it apart. Okay, and then what you want to do is this portion here with a little dot, a little opening, a little hole. You want to make sure it's facing downwards. Okay, because it's going to lock through underneath. Okay, and then this top part, you want to make sure it's pointing towards the trailer. Okay, that way, so this bar does not pop out of its place when traveling. Go ahead and put the lock pin, okay, like so, and it's locked. Okay, and that's pretty much it for this side here, passenger side. Now let's go ahead and go to the other side and do the same thing, the same process. Okay, so what you're gonna do is, I always like to use my legs so I don't use my back, and then just push forward. Don't be afraid, just go ahead and push it till you get it pretty close, like so. Okay, about an inch away from it, or maybe less. So we're gonna do the same thing. Tool facing down. Okay, you know, slide it underneath here. Slide it underneath. Once the tip is inside the little square there, start turning it until the tool is completely facing downwards. And again, same thing. You're just gonna lift, okay, all the way up until it locks in place. You'll hear it. See? And then go ahead and with your foot press down on it, and it's locked in place. You'll put the pin, and you're all done. Now I'm going to show you how to remove it. Okay, so to remove it, let's just imagine that this pin's already in place. You remove the pin, lift the little locking pin, move it out of the way. Go ahead and just let it hang up here. So what you're going to do is, now we're going to use this tool facing upwards. Okay, and this notch right here, this notch is going to sit right on top of this bar here, right on top, like so. I'll show you. So it's facing upwards. What I like to tell people is just lean it against the bar. Okay, slide it all the way till it's sitting down in this support here, like so. See how it's sitting down in place? And then all you're gonna do when you get to the place, you're gonna lift the trailer. Once you get to the place, you're gonna lift this portion here, okay, and it's gonna come out of place like so. Okay, to remove the tool, just turn it left, make it flat, and slide it out. And you see how the bars sit on top of these little metal pins there? That's what you want. Now what you're gonna do is turn the tool, and with this hook here, you're gonna slide it behind the bar and pray it outward towards you. Pull it towards you. Okay? It's a little bit difficult with one hand, but don't be afraid to yank it. Okay, like so. You see? Now I'm away. I'm separated from the stabilizer support now, and now I can go ahead and remove the pins and pull it out. Okay, that's how you go ahead and remove it. But make sure you, when you get to the spot, lift the trailer, because if you try to remove these with all the pressure on the trailer, it's going to be very impossible for you to remove these. Okay,